So Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, as you're well aware. She needs to be replaced. We'll talk about that later. But first, God rest her soul. Okay? Now, she had some policies. You agree, don't agree, this and that. I could already tell what this woman is about just by looking at her. Okay? She's not an Instagram model. She was never in Mykonos and, with the Cartier love bracelets and shit like that. She was dedicated to the law, to justice, to study, to this and that. There's some people, and I've seen them, and I've had them work in my company and things like that. They completely forget about all of the vices of the world. She never smoked a joint or a blunt or got drunk or worried about Dom Perignon or a 41 millimeter Rolex or anything like that. She went to work. She did her job perfectly every single day. She was dedicated no matter what she did, whether when she was a clerk or worked at a grocery store or so on and so forth. And she was dedicated, and her whole life. And with all of that hard work, she was rewarded by becoming a Supreme Court justice, which is 8 people in the country at a time, roughly around there, that are Supreme Court justices, and they have a lot of respect. If a Supreme Court justice walks through that fucking door, which they never will, but if they did, you have to stand up, you have to respect them considerably amount. There's no parking tickets or anything like that for a Supreme Court justice. When you know a Supreme Court justice is walking around, you mind your fucking manners. And that's just out of respect. They have the power to, decide the course of a nation. So she earned it. She was a left-wing or left-leaning, and she had some ideas. The true purpose of a Supreme Court justice is just to protect the Constitution, to implement the Constitution. But they're human beings, and they throw in their own twist. They have to make choices. But all you have to do, and this is really what gives America its stability, is the Supreme Court of the justice system. Because if you just find 8 good people in this country to make Supreme Court justices, at least you can still have the supreme rule of law. When this country cannot produce 8 outstanding people to be in the Supreme Court justice, it's in big fucking trouble. Because 8 people that are complete pieces of shit, not hardworking, dedicated people like this, but people that are selfish and delusional and this and that, and whatever it is. And you get those people that are going to make laws that are going to change the course of history, or come up with ideas. You can't get Ocasio-Cortez to be a Supreme Court justice, is what I'm saying. Somebody who thinks this and thinks that. You could get her to be a congresswoman and vote and here and that, but these people are chosen by the President of the United States, and they're approved by the entire Congress, so on and so forth. So you have this big filter. And right now, Trump is trying to pull somebody into the position. Now, it was Ruth Bader Ginsburg's ambition that the next president chooses the Supreme Court justice if she dies, but Trump is not honoring that wish. I would have honored it. Woman, show the Supreme Court some respect. That might come back to haunt them. But then he has already players in the Supreme Court that he appointed, and he wants to appoint another one. And Trump being Trump, he doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't give a shit Nancy Pelosi and these hypocrites and all these other people saying. He's appointing a justice, and he's going to do it. And I think it's not that difficult to do, because there's a lot of outstanding people that shine. They're throwing this woman around, Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Who is she? What is she? We don't know. I don't know her, and I don't know anything about her. But like most of these people, never touched any drugs. They come from a normal middle-class neighborhood. They have normal parents, and they get up and they go to school and they get perfect grades. Those people, 99 on every test and all this other stuff, and they go all the way, and they go to law school, and they ace it, and they graduate on the honor roll, whatever, alma mater, whatever the fuck they say over there. And they get all of that, and They outshine everybody. They're dedicated, and you know, they build a beautiful reputation over the course of life. How old is this woman? 48, 50, something around there. Maybe she, you know, she's got a long life ahead of her, probably healthy. Trump is going to try to put her in. Maybe she's probably leaning right-wing to a certain degree, and he's setting up right-wing judges, and the left is sizzling like bacon on a skillet, you know, because they can't move it. They're going to impeach him. They're going to do this. The only problem that they have, sure, you could impeach him, you could do this. You have no sense, you have no capacity or capability to actually make things happen. So sure, you want to impeach him, and sure, you want to do this, and sure, you want to do that, but you don't have a skill set to actually maneuver. So that's why he's not impeached. That's why he bullies through and builds a wall anyway and takes money and does this and does that. He pushes through because Trump is a bulldog. You know, he's gonna get in there. He's gonna do something. He's not, and I'm not here. I don't want Trump to be my president. I don't give a fuck about Trump. But I want something that actually happens. I don't want to be told that someone's looking out for me and equality and this and that when that's the opposite of what they're doing. I don't want to play that game. So that's why these are the options that we have. And I'm not going to be taking shit from Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer or Green New Deal. You're going to burn down the fucking planet. You're not going to stop that shit with some Green New Deal. You got to do way smarter than that. It's like Elon Musk, you know, he's building a rocket to space. He's actually going to get there because he has a brain that can make that happen. While if the Democrats were building a rocket ship, it would never even get off the fucking ground. It would just be a conversation. We should be on Mars, this, that. I hope on here and there. Nothing materializes. So here you are, Ruth Bader. I don't know too much about you. You're from a previous generation. You know, the choices you made in this world are going to echo through the course of history for a long time because the position that you were in. And if those choices are right, you're already at the other end of eternity having a great time. And if those choices are wrong, you know, only God knows. So that's it, Trax News. If you have a story that you think I should cover, we're simplifying the Trax News experience, getting everybody involved. Read the description, email the story, and the links, whatever. It could be from Shade Room, it could be from anywhere. If it's something interesting you want other people to know about it, I'll report it. Make sure you leave your IG. We're going to tag you and share some shares.